Okay, so after you find your domain, you want to SSH to that server, let's call it server, using Ubuntu as the user. So okay, I'm actually here inside an Artemis folder because I put all like the important stuff, everything that you need for this assignment here, such as your PEM file, and also these two are actually gonna be used when you want to make your server or domain or website HTTPS. So I'll talk about that later. So here we want to SSH to the server by using this. So this is like the private key that you have, kind of, and then this is the user Ubuntu, and add your domain that you got after you decrypt it. So that's how you connect here, and then you want to install nginx, but I think I already installed it. So you can use sudo apt install nginx. If it doesn't work, you should sudo date, if I'm not mistaken, and then you can download nginx. And then after that, you want to go to this directory, and you want to make a folder. So okay, I already made the folder, so I don't think I'm gonna make it again. You can go ls. This is how you make a folder. Okay, so sudo, because you need like super user, I don't know, permission, so you use that, and then make just any folder. You can name it anything, Stephanie ethical hacking assignment or whatever. I use website, and then if you go to the website, this is where they store the HTML file. So let's see what is inside the HTML file. Okay, originally when you create this folder, it will be on empty, of course, so you have to make a index HTML file. To make it easier, you can use this command right here. So sudo and then editor vim index HTML. It will automatically make that .html file, and then you can edit it. And then you just paste this simple HTML with the one paragraph with your full name. That's what I did here. So, and then we can move to the next step. Go to this path, and here we have default. So this is where the config kind of where it goes, because if you look at default, it will show this long text where you can set the server and it will listen to what port, and then you can set up like where it's gonna take the data from, I mean the index, the HTML. So if you haven't edited this, if you just created this, so you don't have to change anything actually here. And if you follow the instruction from the website, they told you to make a new like file that actually looks like this, but in my opinion it will be easier to use the default one because they're gonna use the port 80. So the only thing that you need to change is this, the root pointing to the path of the folder that you just made that contains your HTML file. And then you have I kind of originally they have index and then index.html and then other index blah 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 blah, but I deleted them all so it looks nicer. So I only have an index.html since I know that I only have one file, which is index.html. And then I also changed the server name into my domain, and then that's the only thing that I changed. And yeah, so after that you can save it, and then yeah, that's it. That's how you put your HTML through the web, but it is not HTTPS yet, and I'll talk about zerossl, and we're going to use zerossl to get the certificate and make your website HTTPS. Before we continue and do the certification with zerossl, I just want to show you the output or the result from what we've done, what we just did, by you can just paste your domain to your browser, and then it will show your name if it goes correctly. And but the difference is, since mine is already HTTPS, because I'm scared of redoing all of this. So if you just made one, it will not be HTTPS, it will be HTTP, and it will have like a red like HTTP warning, or even, I don't think they have this lock, or maybe they have the lock, but it's like with like a stop sign, like a red stop sign. So that's what you're expecting. So you will have an HTTP website with your full name. Yep. Okay, so to make your website HTTPS, go to this website. It's a zerossl website to get certificate. You want to get free SSL, and then make an account. I already have an account here, so we'll just log in. I may not able to show the entire thing because I already have a certification, and I'm scared if I revoke my certification, I'm not like able to do it again. So but I think I can show you some stuff right here. So when you're already here, okay, when you already log in, you want to create like a new certificate, right? And then you want to put your domain, and then it will check it for you. And then next step, you want to choose the 90-day, because the 1 year is pro, yeah, auto, and then free. And then next, you will go to another page. Okay, let's wait here. So how do you want to verify for this domain? So since there's no way you can use your email, because probably Sir Artemis has it, and then this is it's another difficult one, and that's why we use this. So you want to click this, so it will download a file. That file will be let's see here, it will be this file. It will be a txt file with let's see what's inside. So yeah, something like this. So you download that, and then it's okay. If you download it here, so it's in your machine, right? So I'll talk about how to move a file over to your server later. We use another way to do that. So you want to download that, and then you want to make it inside of your to make it HTTP, so you have to put it under this path. So how do you do that is you have to move this file, which one is it? This file to your domain, right? So you want to check if your machine has SCP, to be honest. So I have it. If you don't, you can install it. If you already have one, so I went to SCP, and then since you have a private key, you don't have the password, so you want to use your private key, which is your .pem file, and then you put the file that you want to move. So in this case, it's this file, right? This file, and then you want to put the user name, and then also your domain, and do not forget also the path. So I'll just put it on the first thing, so it will load, and that's how you know it's already up. And then you wanna SSH to your server. Okay, so let's check if it's there. Okay, so you can see you have this thing, you already have it there, right? And then you want to make this file right here. Okay, so you want to cd to the folder that you store your index.html. So we go to this path. So remember, this doesn't have to be a website. It can be whatever that you made, and then you can like sudo make directory I already made one, so I can just go to okay, so let's see if it's there. So yeah, because I already moved it, right? Okay, one way to move it is to, okay, let's do it. Okay, so for example, let's make a sample. So move sample and then the directory. Oh, sorry, you have to use sudo. Okay, so if you go to, so you can see sample, right? Okay, but remove that. Okay, once you do that, and if you go to this link, let's see what we get here. Oh, that's not the one that I have. So okay, I think we can do this. It's a different file because I'm making an example right now. And I can do this. And then I can paste this. Oh, not that one. Okay, so to check if it's right, you can, oh, sorry. You can check if it's the right one, right? It's this one, and then it's just the same, so you know that's right. So I cannot next step this because I haven't, this is like the file are different. So I believe after this they will verify your domain. It will take like a couple of minutes. It took me 1 or 2 minutes, and then they will provide you with a zip link a zip file that you can see from here. So it will look like this. So it will be like your domain.zip. So you want to download that, and then we use the same way we use the SCP thing to move it. Since I already have it, so I will not do that. So here we use the same one, SCPs, or if you I think it's this one. Yeah, this one, and then this is the like syntax. And then you want to unzip it with unzip. If you do not have unzip, you can download it, install. So that's unzip. So you want to unzip and then name of the file. Okay, let's try to do it. No zip. Should I? No. Okay, so it will extract it, and then you will have 3 different files. You have so if you can see it here, you have certificate.crt, you have ca bundle crt, and you also have a private key. So what you want to do next is to combine certificate.crt with ca bundle.crt into a certificate.crt. So you can run this, and then it will combine them, and then you want to move them to this path. So we use the sudo mv, and then if you're done with it, you can see it right here. I have this moved here already, and also have private.key here. And then you want to go to set it up in the default so they can access the certificate. So we go this directory, and then you want to edit default. I don't know why, but when I tried like Vim or Nano, they will not allow me to edit it. Probably they can, but yeah, I use this to do it. So you want to do that, and then so you can edit things up. Earlier, you only have this and I think this one, and you want to add this thing if it's not there. I kind of forgot what's the default template or what you get from it. So you want to put the SSL certificate pointing to this path. Is the path that you just move your certificate.crt file in, and then for the certificate key, it will point to the private key that you just moved to the same directory, and then this everything's the same, and then you can save it, and then you can just run this, and then once you run your server, link, or yeah, whatever, should be HTTPS. So I'm sorry if I cannot show everything because I'm scared that I'm gonna lose it, but so far that is everything.